Hey guys, welcome back to the BuzWeaver channel, and in our top stories today from Ground News, 2 Americans kidnapped in Mexico found dead, 2 found alive. 2 of 4 Americans kidnapped in Mexico have been found dead, while the other 2 have been found alive, according to Mexican President Andrés Manuel López Obrador. So we go over here to NBC6 out of Tempe, Texas. Americans kidnapped in Mexico, as we just read. So Ciudad de Mexico, 2 of 4 Americans abducted in Mexico last week when their van was caught in a shootout were found dead, a top Mexican official said Tuesday. The 2 others have been found alive with 1 wounded. So Tamaulipas Governor Americo Varela did not provide details of the extent of the wounded person's injury, saying, "Right now the ambulance and the rest of the security personnel are going to give the corresponding support." So the governor did not share any additional details about where or how they were found. The FBI has reported Sunday that it was searching with Mexican authorities for the missing Americans who were kidnapped Friday. A relative of one of them said Monday that they had traveled together from South Carolina so one of them could get a tummy tuck from a doctor in the border city of Matamoros across from Brownsville, Texas. Shortly after entering Mexico, they were caught fighting between rival cartel groups in the city. A video showed them being loaded into the back of a pickup truck by gunmen. Mexican officials said a Mexican woman also died in Friday's crossfire. So, ladies and gentlemen, we already have a crisis at the border, and we continue to see an escalation happening there. And now we have some Americans that were perhaps going there to have some procedures done medically, as well as prescription drugs and other things that people go to Mexico for, vacation and whatnot. But they do go there for medical procedures, dental work, and these sorts of things because it is much cheaper. And from what I understand, the medical individuals there that provide that are legitimate medical individuals who basically do earn very well on Americans going there to find solutions to their medical issues and problems. And that is quite an extraordinary drive from South Carolina to Mexico. That's across the entirety of the United States, essentially, to get down there to Mexico. But nonetheless, apparently this could have been just a situation where some individuals were just in the wrong place at the wrong time, and it escalated into an unfortunate situation where 2 people were dead. So we're continuing to get information on this story, but of course the crisis at the border is no particular mystery to anyone who lives here in the United States, particularly those that live in Texas and the surrounding areas where we have a continuing flow of individuals. So at this point here, it's difficult to say what all the particular details are because, of course, these just could have been individuals there at the border waiting to cross over, and they were just at the wrong place at the wrong time, as it says, with 2 competing or fighting cartels amongst themselves. But no doubt there is a lot of activity going on there at the border, whether going in or whether going out. This is just a continuing issue, a continuing escalation that we're seeing there at the border. And it's just unfortunate that these Americans happen to be at that particular time, at this particular place. So it is, I guess, to an extent, a good news that the FBI and or authorities were able to locate these other individuals, and hopefully they'll be able to return back to the States. And that's what I have for you guys today on this Tuesday, March the 7th. Thank you guys so much for your continued support here of the channel. And appearing there on the screen, that would be the channel icon. You guys can click on to subscribe, as well as to select notifications when you know there's content here on the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video.